Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this session, I want to talk about transition process. Well, if you want to find out more about this process, then don't miss this training session. And as always, have a good one. The purpose of the transition process is to establish a capability for a system to provide services specified by stakeholder requirements in the operational environment. Ultimately, the transition process enables the transfer of custody of the system and responsibility for system support from one organizational entity to another. This includes, but is not limited to, transfer of custody from the development team to the organizations that will subsequently operate and support the system. Successful conclusion of the transition process typically marks the beginning of the utilization stage of the system of interest. The transition process installs a verified system in the operational environment along with relevant enabling systems, products, or services such as operator training systems as defined in the agreement. Using successful results from the verification process, the acquirer accepts that the system meets the specified system requirements in the intended operational environment prior to allowing a change in control, ownership, and/or custody. While this is a relatively short process, it should be carefully planned to avoid surprises and recrimination on either side of the agreement. Additionally, transition plans should be tracked and monitored to ensure all activities are completed to both parties' satisfaction, including resolution of any issues arising during transition. This slide demonstrates the IP diagram for the transition process. The transition process includes the following activities. Prepare for the transition. Plan for the transition of the system. The strategy should include operator training, logistics support, delivery strategy, and problem rectification or resolution strategy. Develop installation procedures. Ensure that the necessary enabling systems, products, or services required for transition are available when needed. The planning includes the identification of requirements and interfaces for the enablers. The acquisition of the enablers can be done through various ways, such as rental, procurement, development, reuse, and subcontracting. An enabler may be a complete enabling system developed as a separate project from the project of the system of interest. Perform the transition. Using the installation procedures, install the system. Train the users in the proper use of the system and affirm users have the knowledge and skill levels necessary to perform operation and maintenance activities. This includes a complete review and handoff of operator and maintenance manuals as applicable. Receive final confirmation that the installed system can provide its required functions and can be sustained by the enabling systems and services. This process typically ends with a formal written acknowledgement that the system has been properly installed and verified, that all issues and action items have been resolved, and that all agreements pertaining to development and delivery of a fully supportable system have been fully satisfied. After the demonstration of functionality in the operational side and any review for operational readiness, the system can be placed into service. Manage results of transition. Post implementation incidents and problems are captured and may lead to corrective actions or changes to the requirements. The quality assurance process is used for the incident and problem resolution that is reported during performance of the transition process. Record anomalies observed during the transition process. These provide awareness of the results, information needed to address anomalies, and a historical record. Anomalies may stem from the transition strategy supporting enabling systems, interfaces, and etc. The project assessment and control process is used to analyze the anomalies and determine what, if any, action is needed. Maintain bidirectional traceability of the transition system elements with the transition strategy, system architecture, design, and system requirements. Provide baseline information for configuration management. When acceptance activities cannot be conducted within the operational environment, a representative local is selected. This process relies heavily on quality assurance and configuration management documentation.